Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today's December the 8th, 2021. We're going to talk about Litecoin today. Yeah, because we want to see, have we seen some big buying come into the market for Litecoin? Because if so, we don't want to miss the rebound, right? We want to make sure that we are in position to capitalize from the price going up. Welcome to HueFin, also known as HueFin. This is what I do. I focus in on the price chart only. Everything else is irrelevant. I don't care about articles. I don't care about technical indicators. I don't even care about what these particular Bitcoin or protocols, cryptocurrencies are trying to do, because it doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters to us is the price. Price is the only thing that everyone is worried about. You know, everyone wants to make sure that they're buying these cryptocurrencies at a cheaper price, and they're hoping that the price will eventually go up so that they can make a profit. Well, that's pretty much everything we need to understand when we come and look at the markets. We could see what everyone else is trying to do with the money. And once you can see that for yourself, you guys can actually profit without the confusion. It's relatively simple. Here it is right now. So before I get started, if you appreciate my videos, my content, my predictions, make sure you hit the like button, and also subscribe to the channel. So check this out. I did a price prediction in Litecoin on November the 11th. You guys can see it right here. I was telling you all even then, be prepared for what? Yes, be prepared for Litecoin to go down. Be prepared for the weakness, and you guys can literally tell what happened since that particular time. Yeah, price did go down, and it exceeded our ultimate area of TP, which was around $222. 16.5% right there. Now, let's say we wanted to get out the market now. Today, we have profitability of about 40%. On November the 11th, I was telling you all then, see, we cannot be surprised. We cannot be asking the question, well, what happened? Why did Litecoin go down? It doesn't matter. We predicted that it was going to happen, and that is exactly what it did. So let's get rid of it then. That's done. We want to see, are we noticing buyers on the chart? Okay, that's pretty much what we wanted to do on this video, because if the buyers are showing up, then we can expect the price in Litecoin to do what? Yeah, go up too. Because buyers are the holders of market support. Okay, whenever a price comes down, we need to see buyers step in to stop the market from dropping. If we don't see that, then we know that the market is not done with going lower. All right, so let's try to figure this out real quick. So you guys can see as I zoom out this chart, right? Litecoin is not really in a substantive upward trend, right? We just been pretty much seeing the market trade sideways. We had a couple of spurts to where the price went up here to $340, $360, and that's about it. The majority of the trading action in Litecoin has happened well below $240. Well, here we are today at 158. Okay, now let's take this line right here, because the price is not up there around 240, so we don't need to keep it up there. We only need to have things on our price chart that is applicable to where price is. So since the price ain't up there, then let's move it. And let's create the trend into the market in Litecoin then, right? So check this out. Let me get rid of this ascending line because we don't need it there neither. Now, this is it, okay? You guys can tell that the trend into the market in Litecoin is right here. Now, I know that there's some other altcoins. I know that there's some other cryptocurrencies out in the market that has broken their ascending line, which means that we will no longer look for those price to go up for those particular altcoins. Well, Litecoin is still trading above this ascending line. Now, why is this ascending line important? Well, it's simple, because price will continue to go up in perpetuity forever as long as price upholds this ascending line. The moment we break this trend, we might as well erase that notion of us expecting the price to go up until we create another trend. We are literally close enough to where we need to be paying attention to this. So this is where the buyers need to step in right now. Yeah, they do. Right here around $145, $150, because if they do, then we understand that the market in Litecoin is still following this ascending line, that the buyers are still paying attention to the overall trend, which is higher right now. So you guys can see it, that this has been a trend since 2020. Market in Litecoin has saw a monumental movement higher to 420 back there in May of this year, came all the way back down, tested this ascending line again in July. And then we broke back out. We moved back up to higher prices, hit 300. Now we're coming back down, testing this ascending line again for the ending of 2021. So cool. We got it. We understand what the market is trying to do. Every time we come towards this ascending line, we see price bounce from it. So we need to try to expect the same thing, because if we still see weakness, then we're not going to get tricked. We're not going to get fooled. We're going to understand that the price is still going to go down, and then eventually break this trend. So let's take a look at this on a different time frame. So this is Litecoin right here on a different time frame. So these last 3 2-day price bars, I mean, yeah, we've been supportive. Yeah, the buyers have came in so far, but it doesn't mean that we're out the woods. The buyers can still be, the sellers can still be lurking behind the scenes, willing and ready to dump their Litecoins into the market to push the price down. Right there. So let's see this on a 3-day then. So this is the market in Litecoin on a 3-day time frame, and currently we're getting a mixed bag. So it's not really definitive as to which of the side of the market is winning. Is it the buyers or the sellers? Mixed. So we will have to continually sit back and wait until we see that determination being made on who is dominating the market right now, because right now we really can't tell from a 3-day time frame. All right, cool. Maybe we can see it on the 5-day. What do you think on the 5-day time frame? Because I want to be honest with everyone who views these videos, because this is relatively simple. It doesn't take a lot of hype. It doesn't take a whole lot of fun and FOMO. We don't push that here. We look at what the market is trying to tell us. And we started the weakness in Litecoin all the way back on this 5-day price bar. Look at all that volume that came in on November the 7th, those first 5 days of trading. And since that time, Litecoin's price has been going down. So do I think that the buyers are trying to support the market at 140 in Litecoin? Yes, I am. I'm seeing that. But they still have a daunting task ahead of them to ensure that they're able to prop up the market there, though. It's not over. They still have a war going on between those who are trying to sell the market in Litecoin. But as an initial spot, it's very fantastic to see buyers holding price at 140, right? So check this out. Right there. So I have already identified 2 locations that the market needs to support. This ascending line, and then no lower than 140. Anything below 140, we're in bear territory. I'm just here to tell you that now. You probably don't want to hear it. You might even load up on more Litecoin because you're suspecting that in the next 5,000 years, Litecoin is going to be very, very valuable. But anything under 140, we're not looking for the market to go up in Litecoin. We're going to continue to trade sideways like we've done for the majority of the history of this market in Litecoin. Okay. So let me show you all something on the 2-week time frame, because you guys can see right here on this 2-week time frame, these 2 completed 2-week price bars. I'm moving the arrow over top of them now. This is where the weakness is. So again, it's real imperative for us to hold support here. Yeah, it is. Now the question, seeing that we are definitely noticing weakness on the long term, I cannot be extremely bullish into the market. We're just taking the initial steps of seeing buyers come in right now. Okay, you guys can see it right here. We're just taking the initial steps, and we're still seeing the weakness even here on the 11-hour chart right there. There's still selling going on into the market in Litecoin. So even if we were to see the market price in Litecoin go up, I wouldn't expect it to go too far. This is the 5-hour chart, right? What about on the 3-hour? So you all can see how the selling is definitely still apparent. It is still pushing down the price in Litecoin on whatever time frame we look at. So yeah, for us to ultimately bounce off of support 150, 140 is fantastic. Like I said, that's a great start, but we need to see it continue. Okay, we definitely need to see the market in Litecoin continue to hold that, because if not, we're not done. So in situations like this, I know many of you got itching fingers. You want to come in and play and trade and get involved into the market, but right now it's not that time, right? If you're not into the market right now, you're trying to contemplate on when to get in. It's not right now. We need to wait and see what the market in Litecoin is going to do. We really need to determine the buyers coming in, and that's what I'm on the lookout for. And this is those opportunities to where you can realize, okay, everything is not always a play. Everything is not meant for you to come in and participate. Not at that moment. And once you understand the dynamics of markets, you can actually see, okay, yeah, not right now. It's not the time for me to come in and play, right? The prediction is too unknown as of this moment. I don't know who is actually winning and dominating the market. Now, one thing we do know as a predictor is that we're still expecting price to go down, right? Because of the last weekly time frame, 2 weeks time frame, we have been in a down move. Yes, price has been going down. We got that. But how low? Can we still expect the price to continue lower? Well, right now, the answer is yes. We are just simply taking a break right now in Litecoin, which is why we need to continue to see the market hold support at 140, no lower than $140. So we need it to see it. And right now it is doing it, but we need a little bit more information, right? We definitely need to see whether or not the buyers are going to control it. So let me give you all this. Okay, I'm gonna do a price prediction, but I'm going to do it in the sense that this is not going to be a long-term play. Okay, and this is going to be real strict. We see price in Litecoin break 140. Okay, to the downside. Give me a little bit lower. I would say around 135. We need to cut the play. Right, we need to let the market cut and move out and just move on to the next opportunity, because I'm not extremely bullish in the market in Litecoin. But did the buyers step in? Yes, they have. That's the big news. That's the huge news as to why I wanted you all to click on this video. It's because they stepped in and they are now supporting the price in Litecoin right alongside this ascending line. So I'm going to play the strength into the market in Litecoin, but I'm not going to be extremely bullish. Okay, it's going to be a very short-term play. I'm not playing this in the long term. And maybe we might get about 10% off the market for this particular play. Okay, no higher than 180, about 12.25%. All right, that's about it. So if you're watching this video a little bit late, you might have already missed out on the move. But this is about what I'm getting so far as to what we've been, what the market is doing, and where the buyers have came in at. All right, now if we're able to see continued strength above $180, then yeah, we might go up a little higher to 195. We can see that. But everything is going to be hinged on us keeping price above 140, 135. Okay. Let me bring this down. I like 122 for support. All right, so that's it. So I have given you all a price prediction. I have given you 2 price targets. First one is 180. Second one is around 195. And we're going to continue to play the strength into the market in Litecoin, so forth, as price holds 140 and definitely no lower than 120. Okay. So now it's your turn. Hit me up. Drop me your price prediction for Litecoin over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Tell me where will price be, and try to, give your opinion as to why you think it's going to go that way. Why do you think it's going to go down, or why do you think price is going to go up? Just let us know though. All right. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.